We did it, guys.
Oh wow, S rank on everything. Good job.
I must keep aiming higher. I think I've grown.
Oh, did you just get 100 in HP to do? Holy shit.
Gotta remember how to
Oh
No, Joe, that's not him.
I suppose
You're
I
thinking
will.
of the dude from the Imperial Eagles.
can't wait. I'm getting
Yeah, I have a fuckload of money. You know what I'm gonna use it for?
something you feel like saying? No. All traitors get put to the sword. It's his duty as king. Final words?
None for you. But tell me something, boy. Does it trouble you to slay your own kin? What a surprise. I did not think you capable of sympathy, craven monster that you are.
Yes. But either way, I do what I must.
Well, to perish by your hand, it is a fate that I much deserve.
There it is.
Chopped his head.
I can tell Dimitri did not want to do it.
He didn't.
But his uncle forced his fucking hand.
Yeah.
The Lords
like-
Elidor, Mateus, and Clyde. We believe they, as well as many powerful Western lords, were accomplices in the assassination of the late king.
Yeah, and also we're members of the new Slither in the Dark.
Sums of money and supplies from the imperial nobility. Thinking this to be recompense for the assassination in Duska, we investigated the link further. In 1171, the mage Cornelia arranged for a certain powerful imperial family to come to the kingdom.
That's the year when my step-uncle, Lord Arundel, brought Edelgar here in exile.
Correct. We think Lord Arundel and his followers were behind them. They have deep ties to the imperial household.
As I suspected. You're a clever man, Margaret Gautier. Well done.
Margaret Gautier. He's Sylvain's dad.
If you
Yeah.
continue bringing information out of them at this pace,
And that's
That's
Felix's dad.
Rodrigue. Yeah, Felix's dad.
My uncle's attendants must also confess to the slaughter of Duska. But now that things have come this far, we can't expect the Western Lords to stay silent. We need a way to keep them far from power.
Oh, there are always ways, provided you're willing to keep all your options open.
Yes, I suppose so. Let us speak more of this later. For now, spread word of what you have found to every palace and pub in the land. That should help keep the lords in check.
Is that wise, Your Highness? If we announce that Rufus was involved in the tragedy of Duska,
I will not feed my people half-truths. They deserve to know.
I've always admired that candor, Your Highness. Yet such news is sure to create a degree of unrest in the kingdom.
So you suggest we bury the truth? Should it somehow come to light, the people's faith in me will be forever shaken if the kingdom is ever to part ways with our bloody past. This is the path we must walk.
fine words, though I doubt they'll appease the people of Duska, nor the rest of Fargus, many of whom will not be so quick to forgive.
we thought you might say as much. Which is why His Highness and I have devised a solution. I will resign the title of Duke and pass it to my heir.
Spare me, Rodrigue. One person with wild ideas is already one too many.
It's not wild at all, Matthias. Someone must bear responsibility for what happened in Duska. People will naturally seek to point the finger at His Highness, and we need him unsullied if he is to lead. Someone has to get down in the mud and bear the slings and arrows for him. Who better for such a task than me?
Rodrigue will abandon his title and work with Dedu to restore harmony between our people. I'm not asking him to take his life. Rather, he offered to spend it to set things to rights.
In that case, we've only to deal with the issue of the throne. I believe we should move forward with your coronation straight away.
I agree. My time at the Officers Academy was a valuable experience. I belong here now. Obviously, Felix won't be able to return either. Have him come to me later, so I can deliver the news and an apology.
I've already had a word and told him what must be done. No need to apologize, man.
Yes, I have. As for you, Gustav, you'll also be staying here in the kingdom.
But I abandoned my homeland. There can be no place for me in Fargus.
I will make a place for you. I need your help. Lady Rhea will understand.
It would be my great honor.
Gilbert's a boy. He's awesome.
Count Galatea will be in charge of contacting the south. Now, there's another topic I'd like to discuss. I wish to reorganize my army. Since I have you all assembled, I'd like to hear your suggestions.
You still working, Dimitri? Have you even slept since the battle?
Never mind. There's a favor I've been meaning to ask of you. It won't happen right away. But I'm considering the formation of a new private army. I need someone to captain them, and I was hoping it might be you.
And what does the leader of the kingdom need with a private army?
I fear my uncle may have rubbed off on too many of my knights. I'm not saying they're all bad, but it's clear as day that bribery ran rampant. To rectify the matter, I'm looking into a complete reorganization of the army. These next several years will be an age of civil war. I want to be surrounded with the best and most loyal soldiers I can find.
Well, that does sound interesting. Still, I'm just a regular old grunt. Why put me in charge?
Because this will be an army of commoners, not knights and nobles. A mercenary like you is far more likely to earn their trust than some stuffy noble who's never known a day of hardship. Please, allow me to be clear. This is not an order. If you'd rather return to the academy, you're free to do so.
Are you kidding? I'm in.
Thank you, Dimitri.
Having put down Rufus's revolt and ended his uncle's life, Dimitri draws closer to the truth regarding the tragedy of Duscur, and also begins the process of ascending the throne. All the while, the Adrestian Empire deals with a fierce power struggle in its capital, Enbar, while the Leicester Alliance finds themselves pitted against an invading Olmyran horde.
Yep.
Realizing the troubles of Fodlan will fall squarely on her young student's shoulders, Archbishop Rhea closes the Officers Academy and permits her charges to return home.
The prologue is finished. Here we go. Azure Gleam.
Azure Gleam.
To war.
It is the end of 1181. 2 years have passed since the Officers Academy closed its doors. After ascending the throne,
Dude, look at his outfit though.
to the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. With Edelgard ruling as
Edelgard.
of Adrestia and Claude leading the Leicester Alliance, the three erstwhile schoolmates strike out as the next generation of leaders. A new era is dawning in Fodlan, and much teeters at the brink of great change. The first tremors of a major upheaval rock the land as Edelgard declares war on the Central Church.
Does Rhea work with Slither in the dark?
No, she's just her own power. What Edelgard wants is to basically get rid of the Slither of the Dark and Rhea. She wants the past of the old past gone.
She wants all that shit gone.
Yeah, she just basically wants the beef of the past dead.
Duties are many. Though I'm afraid we could not wait for you to begin the discussion.
This is about the Empire's declaration of war against the Central Church, yes?
Indeed. As you're aware, we have already begun accepting refugees from Garrett Mark. But a few days ago, I received a confidential request from Seth, asking us to protect the higher-ranking members of the church, including Lady Rhea herself.
Oh, fuck.
Of course,
Fuck.
we only meet this eventuality were Garrett Mark to fall, as it stands. We find ourselves quite literally stuck between the Empire and the church. I'm not not sure how much longer we can remain neutral.
If I might, Your Majesty, troubling as it may be, I believe it prudent for us to reject this proposal from the Church outright. Offering them shelter will only serve to provoke an invasion from the Empire. This matter of the Southern Church concerns me as well, but I believe we have more important matters to be fussing over at the moment.
Your counsel is much appreciated, Viscount Elidor, but I assure you, things are not as cut and dry as you make them out. The mandate granted to the King of Farthus and all the lords who serve under him is given legitimacy only by the grace of the Church. Are we to renounce the very heart of this kingdom simply because we shudder at the thought of invasion? War will always come at one point or another, and some degree of suffering is purely inevitable. You know this as well as I.